Now we're going to do the actual obedience training commands, 4 of them right now. Sit, down, stay, and come. You're going to see me working with my dog Dixie right now. She's 3 years old. And I'm also going to show you some actual footage of me working with Dixie when she was 12 years old after I had her for 1 week. This was from May 2020. I have some treats in my hand. I'm going to let her smell them. Notice she's very anxious to get the treats. She'll do anything for me. This is the first thing you have to do, is get the best treats. These smell like bacon and they're mini rewards and she wants them. So she'll do what I want. So this is her motivation to do the actual training for me. We're going to go through sit first, and she just laid down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure her back, and I've got a dog clicker right here. I'm going to mark the behavior with the clicker and then give her the food reward. I'll explain this. You do not have to use the clicker. You can use the word yes in place of the clicker. So if I get her up and I lure her around, come this way. Sit. Sit. Yes. Good. So she always wants to lay down. A lot of puppies will always want to lay down as well. Come this way. Come back around. Good. Okay, come on around. Around this way. Now this is real training here. So sit. Good. Watch when I do down. I mark the behavior the second she's down, and I give her the food reward. Now, put her back up into a sit. And I'm going to put her into a stand here. Come on up. Good. Try to get her into a stand. If the puppy doesn't want to go into the sit, come on back around this way, Dixie. You have to get the food reward, so you won't see she's jumping, and lure it over their head so that their butt goes down and their head comes up this way. Then the puppy sits, you mark it, and you can reward the behavior. Now, this also will help the puppy stop jumping. So I have the treat. She wants to jump for it. See, watch this. She wants to jump. You want the treat? Now, come on. Get the treat. If she wants to jump, I don't reward the jump. I reward the sit. See, she jumped, and I reward the sit. Mark it, and then give her the treat. I don't do anything for the jump. I don't correct it, nothing. All I do is reward her for the sit. And I'll do another video later how to stop jumping at the end of this course. Now, she laid down again. I can either capture that by marking it and giving her the food reward, or I can just do it again and put her back up into the sit. Come back this way so everybody can see you. Sit. Back up into the sit. Stay. And there's your stay. Down. Mark it. Give her the food reward. If I want to keep her in the stay, then move. Watch what I do here. Stay. Now I'm going to move out of frame. And Dixie is staying. I'm back about 10 feet now. Good girl. And I go into her at about 15 seconds, mark the behavior, and then give the food reward. Now, if you don't want to use the clicker, that's fine. I'll put the clicker over here, and we're going to use the word yes. Watch this. Down. I say it once. Only say the command once. Yes. And I give her the food reward. A lot of puppies will be hesitant to do the command, especially down, after you say it when they're learning. So you have to be patient and say the command once. Don't do this. Down, down, down. Puppies can't do everything in a millisecond like we're used to doing on our phone or sending an email or something. We have to be patient with the puppy. Down. Yes. All right, I'm going to use a hand signal here. Watch this. No command. This is the hand signal of sit. Hand signal down. Yes. Okay. We're going to go back up again. Now watch what I do here. No command. Hands down. No command for stay. I'm just going to use the hand signal right here. Watch my hand. And I'm going to get up. Right here. Dixie, down. I'm using the hand signal for stay. Right here. And hopefully she will stay. This is real-time training. I'm not editing any of this right here. None of this is going to be edited. This is real training session. So you can see that dogs aren't perfect. Even my dog, who's 3 years old and very well trained, she does not do everything perfectly. And this is the thing about dog obedience. They are living, breathing creatures. We aren't perfect. They aren't perfect. We make mistakes. They make mistakes. So you just have to go with it and be patient. Okay? Down. Stay. Good stay. Sit. Good, yes. Now, if I want her to come, I'm going to keep her in this position, and I'm going to call, sit, down. She's in the down, and I'm going to back up here about 15 feet. I'm out of frame, and I'm going to call her. I'm going to release first. I'm going to release the stay with the word okay in a very enthusiastic manner, and she gets up, and then I'm going to call her to me. Okay, come, good girl. Back over here, and we're going to come back in frame now. Back over here, Dixie. Down. Now, I didn't do the sit that time. I went right into the down. Good girl. You want this? You want this treat? I'm going to ask her to do it without even cueing her now. This is advanced training. She's going to figure out how to get this treat without me telling her how to do it. She's jumping for it. She really wants it. She's very eager. Come back over here. You want this treat? You got to figure out what to do. Yes, good girl. And she figured it out. She laid down. Back over here so everybody can see you. You don't get many more treats. And she's only 20 pounds, so I can't feed her too much. And she keeps jumping after the treats. Notice I'm not correcting it. I'm not rewarding it. Okay, I'm just going to reward because we work on high five a lot. So come over here. Let's show high five. High five. Good girl. And we work on that a lot, so she thinks that's what we're doing now. You want this treat? I let her smell it. And I ask her to make a decision. That's not a good decision. Yes, that's a good one. She laid down. Very good. The next part of this training is fading the lure. Okay? So you don't need the food lure. I'm going to go over here. Sit. Stay. While Dixie is in the stay, I'm going to bring the treats over to the counter, put them on here. I've got no food rewards now. I come back. Let's go. Sit. Down. Stay. Sit. High five. Good girl. When we started training, and I'll show you a video of her when she was only 11, 12 weeks old, we started doing the high five and all this stuff. So she's used to doing that. But she can still discipline herself to lay down and stay. Down. All the way. Good. Stay. I'm using no food reward now. She's in the down stay. Okay, come. Good girl. And she came right to me. Now sometimes you have to put a leash on your dog. And I did this with Dixie early on. Come over here so that they don't run off and want to play. Because puppies, yeah, she thinks we're going for a walk. Down. Come back over here so everybody can see you. Good. Down. Good. She thinks that we're going for a walk, so I'm going to have to take her for a walk in a second. Puppies will oftentimes run around, so you have a slip lead or you have the leash on them in the house. It's called a house line. This will prevent them from goofing off too much, from going all over the place. So I encourage you to use a house line on puppies till they're about 6 months old or 5 months old if they're doing very well. This will prevent them from, or this will enable them to differentiate between training and play. You don't want to mix those two together at the beginning. You want the puppy to have a clear distinction between both and schedule those sessions separately in the dog's schedule, in the structure. Good video, Dixie. Good girl. And I give her a life reward. Notice I never touched her and pet her until now, till the end of the training. Good girl. A couple of things to remember with teaching the basic commands, such as sit, down, stay, and come. Say the command only once. Give the puppy time to do the command. Don't rush them. They're going to learn on their own pace. They're going to do it on their own time. If it takes 15 seconds for the puppy to go from a sit to a down, that's fine. Don't get annoyed by that. That's normal. If the puppy won't stay more than 5 seconds, that's also normal. That's fine. Don't worry about it. If you've got the puppy will not come to you right away and the recall's not so good, that's also fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep working on it. So in review, one more time, let me get the food rewards. Stay. To go with sit, you're going to lure the puppy in. To go with down, you lure the puppy like this and over their head. And you would to lure, sit. To lure down, you go straight down and forward, and they lay down. If you're having trouble getting your puppy into a down, bring the treat to their nose, straight between their paws, and then bring it forward. And here, down and forward. She already knows it. Come back over here. Take the leash off of you. Here, sit, and then I lure her down, and then forward, just like that. Okay, so that's how you use shaping. The shaping instructions are going to be in the show notes of this video. You want it, that's directly from my book, The Complete Puppy Training Manual. And then I've got several podcast episodes that I'll link here that you can listen to learn the shaping.